More information is being released about a motorcycle crash that killed a Beloit man Friday. The Town of Beloit Police Department says 45-year-old Devin Schoonover was involved in a single vehicle crash around 9 p.m. in the 2200 block of South Park Avenue. He was found critically injured at the scene, and first responders began life-saving efforts before he was taken to a hospital. And Schoonover did die from his injuries Saturday. Investigators say no other vehicles were involved, and the cause of the crash is under investigation.